The Prozac people are living among us. I use this term to refer to a whole category of people who get their self-regulation from a pill, or a drink, or a smoke, or drugs, or narcissistic self-inflation. I am number one. My country, they identify with their country, is exceptional. I first used this term because one of my original gang stalkers was a psychological mess who took Prozac. The Prozac people are distinct from the rest of us who have learned that anxiety is a part of life, that life is uncertain. We can tolerate ambiguity. The rest of us do not blindly follow Big Pharma with its manipulation. Prozac is about as effective as a placebo. We are not so suggestible, but rather engage in critical thinking, in constant questioning, in constant learning, growing. We realize human nature is grossly imperfect, but rather than making that lead us to control others, we demand checks and balances, the separation of powers, and police review boards. We realize all human beings have a shadow, a dark side of which they are unconscious, which they project on others. Where the Prozac people are guilty of neurotic pride, how dare the Iranians put our servicemen in those poses? The Prozac people go to war when their neurotic pride is hurt. They lash out, "Hello, Donald Trump." The rest of us see ourselves as a very small part of a much bigger system. Yes, we believe in the butterfly effect and take a stand against injustice, but not on the basis of offended pride, but on the basis of values we have thought long and hard about. We are much more ready to engage the other in dialogue. We spurn manipulation, propaganda, disinformation, control. We stand for transparency, openness, congruence, the values associated with mental health and consciousness. We are ardent believers in information, full disclosure. The internet gives us hope for a better world, an unfettered, free internet controlled by no one. We are the inner-directed people who actualize our feelings of tendency by struggling to put into words that which we perceive inside us, but have not yet verbalized. In this constant dialogue between the conscious and unconscious part of ourselves, which really distinguishes us from the Prozac people who have walled off part selves that lead to their incongruence, doing this while doing that. I meant to say it is this constant dialogue between the conscious and unconscious part of ourselves, which really distinguishes us from the Prozac people, who have walled off part selves that lead to their incongruence, doing this while saying that. Where the Prozac people gang stalk and act out their fears, we confront ours in ourselves. We don't project things as much as on others. We don't divide the world into black and white, good guys and bad guys. We are the system thinkers. How do we live among the Prozac people? We confront their lies and their dark secrets and their incongruence. America, land of the free, where we gang stalk. We work for a more transparent world, where anything can be thought, where anything can be said, essential for communication between our conscious and our unconscious. Each day, we take small steps in the direction of a more human, perfect, conscious world.